Hi friends, and welcome to the second TPH Awards.
I'm Dan.
And I'm Tony.
And we're the Pop Husbands.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your night to come hang out with us. We're excited you can be here, and we hope we have a lot of fun in store for you. Do you want to tell them a little bit about us?
Sure. So we started our journey in collecting in 2018. We started our Instagram as well, I believe 2 years ago. We started as Dan Funko Photography, and then we transitioned to what we are right now, the Pop Husbands. I'm the one behind the camera, the talent.
And I tend to be the manager, the one that keeps us in line and on track. So let's tell you a little bit about how we got here tonight. You're here because we created the TPH Awards last year. And we were so excited to create something that showcased fellow content creators and all of the talent that they have. We're super excited for all of the nominees tonight. There's 21 categories that we're looking at. Of that, from last year, we've changed about 6 categories so that we can have a little bit of variety this year. I think that was a good idea.
Yeah.
We had a lot of interest in our new categories this year. A lot of interest.
Like a lot.
So why don't we dive right in?
Let's go.
Do you think we should start with one of our new categories?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's look at the nominees for Best Video Game Pop Post. Whoa, those were so many good nominees.
So many, yeah.
I'm so glad we added this category.
Same.
Why don't we find out who the winner is?
Let's get into it. So, the winner for Best Video Game Pop Post is FK7 Jeter. Well, there goes our first award. So, now, are you a fan of Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Stranger Things, even Matrix? So, this category is for you.
Sounds like a good one. This time this year, we took 2 categories from last year and combined them into one. So we're going to look at our best sci-fi fantasy pop post. Let's check out the nominees.
Yeah. Wow, once again, so many good options.
I agree. Why don't we find out who the winner is?
Yeah.
I'll do it this time. And the winner for best sci-fi fantasy pop post is Exile Collects. That was an exciting win.
Yeah.
I think we should move on to our next category.
Let's get into it.
Have you ever been like afraid of the dark? Felt like somebody was following you? heard theme like music behind you while you're running in the forest? Just me?
No.
Oh, okay. It was us, both of us. Well, why don't we jump into the next category of best horror villain pop?
Let's do it.
Well, that was creepy.
Very.
Why don't we find out who won?
Yeah, let's do it. So, the winner for horror/villain pop post is Mr. McFunks.
Well, why don't we get out of the villain area? Because every villain needs to have a superhero to go against, right?
I guess.
So why don't we look at the nominees for best superhero pop post?
Well, I'm more of a team villains, but those superheroes, a lot of good options there.
Definitely. Why don't we find out who won?
Let's get into it.
And the winner of best superhero pop post is Beardy Pop Guy. That's been a lot of awards so far. We're already 4 in. That's pretty good. I think we should take a commercial break and we'll be right back with you guys.
Oh, hey there. Welcome back. Are you guys ready for more?
I think they are. Let's move on to the best flat light post. For those who are not familiar with what a flat lay is, it generally happens when you take a photo from above. So it could be things like records, Funko Pops, different papers, different scrapbook materials, that kind of thing, where you use them to kind of make a collage and make a picture. So why don't we look at some of the nominees for best flat lay post? There's so many great options here. I think that's going to be an ongoing theme for the night.
Yeah.
Why don't we find out who won?
Let's do it. And the winner for Best Flatlight Post is the Robin JK.
That was a cool picture. I still haven't had a chance to check out Wednesday, but I know you have.
I have, and it's so good. So if you guys haven't checked it out, you should.
Well, there's other ways to display our Funko and collectibles. A lot of people do it on shelves and then take pictures of those shelves, as you can see behind us. We all display it differently. Some collect Funkos out of the box, some have in the box. It's not something that all of us in the community can agree upon. However, we definitely can agree when there's a great shelfie picture.
Yeah. So let's take a look at the nominees for Best Shelfie Post. Wow, after seeing all those shelfies, we might have to do some rearranging over here.
Why don't we find out who the winner is?
Let's get into it.
And the winner of the Best Shelfie Post is Melody. Congrats, Mel, on your second win for the TPH Awards 2. For those who don't know or didn't tune in last night at the red carpet kickoff, Mel had won Best Collab Reel with Disventure Life. So congrats to both of them on that accomplishment.
Yay.
There we go. Our first double winner of this year. Will there be any more? Who knows?
Who knows?
I mean, we know. But who knows? Moving on, can you think of any really cool characters that have a cool ride, I would say? Or a cool way to get around?
Batman?
Oh, the Batmobile?
Yeah,
That's a good option.
true.
Why don't we look at some of these options for Best Pop Ride Posts? Oh, that Splash Mountain one. They're really tugging on my heartstrings.
Yeah, the feelings.
R.I.P. But why don't we find out who the winner is?
Yeah, let's get into it. So, the winner for Best Pop Ride Post is Rich at the Movies.
Well, congrats to Rich, the self-proclaimed most nominated person from last year's TPH Awards. But congrats in all seriousness.
Yeah.
Great job on Best Pop Ride Photo. This time around, we're going to jump into our new category of Best Deluxe Pop. We're focusing on not just the small pops. Now we're looking at the ones that are bigger. So the ones that said deluxe on the box.
Yeah, so let's take a look at the nominees for Best Deluxe Pop Post. Well, a lot of good options right there. Which also reminds me, we still need to complete our Hogsmeade set.
That's true. Why don't we find out who the winner is?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Perfect. And the winner of Best Deluxe Pop Post is Texas Potterhead. Congrats, Trisha, on that win. Very well deserved.
Yay.
We were just dealing with deluxe pops, so why don't we look a little bit smaller and check out our sodas?
Yeah, so let's look at the nominees for Best Funko Soda Post.
Is anybody else thirsty? Or am I thinking of the wrong soda?
Probably.
Yeah, that makes sense. Why don't we check out who the winner is?
Yeah, let's do it. So, the winner for the Best Funko Soda Post is Brink Beyond. Well, congratulations to Ian for taking the Best Funko Soda Post home.
Wait, speaking of soda, now I kind of want the other soda. Why don't we take a commercial break and we'll be right back with you guys. Oh, hey guys, welcome back. My soda was actually sitting here the entire time. I'm such a goofball. Anyway, let's get back into our categories for the night, and let's jump into a category that we're actually super familiar with, animation.
Yeah, so as you can see, we collect a lot of Pixar and Disney. So let's take a look at the nominees for Best Animation Pop Post. definitely one of my favorite categories. A lot of Disney, a lot of Pixar, a variety.
Why don't we find out who the winner is?
Yeah.
The winner for Best Animation Pop Post is Mummy Pop. Well, that was a tough category. Why don't we move on to another one of our new categories this year? Because of our window this time around, we let it be July 24th through January 31st was the eligibility window for submissions this time around. Throughout that time, there was a lot of holidays. So we figured, why not have a category about it? When you think about it, we celebrated Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Halloween, New Year's, Martin Luther King, so many fun holidays in between.
Yeah. So, we want to take a look at the nominees for Best Holiday Pop Post.
So many good nominees. It makes me want to celebrate. Why don't we celebrate who the winner is?
Let's find out. So the winner for Best Holiday Pop Post is Rhino1185. Congratulations, Rhino, again. First time joining, and you took it home. But now, let's celebrate those who likes to take their pops outside.
Why don't we take a look at the nominees for Best Pop in Nature Post?
Wow, that's making me want to go outside and take more pictures of our pups. But with this heat in Florida, not really.
I'll take
So-
the AC.
Let's find out who won this category.
Definitely. And the winner of Best Pop in Nature Post is Funko Pop Crocs. Well, congrats on that win. That picture of that waterfall makes me want to go explore for sure.
And he's another first timer.
Oh, yeah, very true. First time participant and already a winner. Congrats on that. We're going to transition from Pops in Nature over to anime. Anime continues to be huge in the US and all over the world.
Yeah, so let's take a look at the anime lovers in the Best Anime Pop Post category.
Whoa, those were so many good nominees. Why don't we find out who takes home the crown?
Let's find out. So the best anime pop post goes to the Pop Fella.
So moving on to our next category, it's one that's very close to my heart. For those who follow us over at the Pop Husbands, they'll know that I do a weekly Monday playlist. Music Monday, I call it, where I put about 20 songs on a playlist each week, and it mixes it up with a different variety each time. So please go make sure to check that out on our story highlights if you're interested. In the meantime, why don't we look at this?
Let's take a look at the best music team pop post.
Whoa, Britney's in the mix. She's my queen. So fingers crossed for a Britney win today. Why don't we find out who the actual winner is?
Let's find out. And the winner for the best music team pop post goes to True Toys.
Well, a Britney post won, so I did get my wish. But I do have to take a little bit of a bathroom break. Would you hold it against me if I really had to go?
No.
Why don't we take a commercial break and we'll be right back.
Have you been feeling lost? Have you been wondering what's going on in the world? Have you been looking to spill the tea but have no one to listen? Just remember the tea is always piping hot over here. Season 3, coming this spring.
Oh, hey guys, welcome back.
Hey guys, so next we're going to jump into one of our new categories. We're going to look at something where we take different items and we put them together on one shelf or one picture. We display it a little bit differently, as you can see behind us, but some of these content creators do it differently.
So let's take a look at the best mixed collectible post.
That's a lot of good pictures with a lot of different types of collectibles in them. Why don't we find out who the winner is?
Let's get into it. And the winner for best mixed collectible post goes to Nolan's Galaxy.
Congrats, Nolan, on that win. Very well deserved. We're going to move on to our next category. It's becomes sort of a staple in the Funko community. It's always fun to match what you're wearing with Pops or Loungefly, and it's great to see that come together in a picture.
Yeah. So why don't we take a look at the best Fashion Friday post nominees? Well, I'm practicing my Fashion Friday post.
There you go. Looking good. Why don't we find out who this winner is, though?
Let's get into it.
You got it. And the winner for Best Fashion Friday post is Mama Ladyfly.
I guess I need to start practicing more for my Fashion Friday post.
There you go. But as we saw in our Fashion Friday posts, Loungeflies are always kind of included in that category. But why don't we take a deeper dive into Loungefly specifically and check out our best Loungefly post nominees. So many good nominees here too. I think we should get better at some of our Loungefly pictures.
We should, for sure.
Yeah. Let's find out who the winner is.
Let's get into it. The winner for Best Loungefly Post is Jen's Collecting. Congratulations again, Jen. Those two Loungeflies are definitely on my wish list, but somebody here won't buy them for me.
I think they're a great choice, but we'll see down the line if it fits in our collection. Next up, we're going to look at one of our other new categories that we have. This specifically deals with the man of the company that we are kind of obsessed with. It's kind of the feature. Yep. Get those crowns ready. We're going to take a look at the nominees for Best Freddy Funko Post. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of glad that we added this category. Some pretty good nominees.
I know. Should we start collecting those?
I don't know about that, but let's find out who the winner is.
Let's get into it. So the winner for Best Freddy Funko Post is Haley's Funko Space.
Well, congrats on that win. Super awesome. I'm totally glad we added that category, but we'll see if we get into it. Why don't we take a quick break and then we'll be right back with you guys. Oh, hey guys, welcome back. We're going to jump right back into our categories and get right back into business. Our next category is going to be another one of our new ones, and we're going to look at Best Non-Pop Collectible Post. Here are the nominees.
Okay, so after all these categories, we're gonna start collecting Freddy Funkos, Hot Toys, Handmade by Robots, so many things.
Why don't we find out who this winner is, though?
Yes.
And the winner of Best Non-Pop Collectible Post is... First time winner, the Pop Fox!
Congratulations, Marisol. I know you've been campaigning to win this, so there you go, girl.
Yeah, great job. We're going to move on to our next category, which is going to be about things that we see on a daily basis. I mean, I know I watch a lot of shows. Do you watch a lot of shows?
Oh, a lot.
We watch some of the same, some different, but we each have our own list. But why don't we jump into the nominees for Best TV Show Pop Post? Wow, that's a lot of great nominees. I think I need to brush up on my TV shows.
And you need to watch Wednesday. She was there again.
That's true. It just seems to keep coming back up. Why don't we find out who the winner is this time?
Yeah. The winner for Best TV Show Pop Post goes to FK7 Jeter. Congratulations, Jeter. Your second win of the night, and you just became the person with the most TPH Award wins.
Congratulations. Well, with that news, though, it does bring us to our last award of the night. Can you believe they spent the whole night with us?
I know. Thank you guys for
Thank you for tuning in. I know we're a lot to put up with, but we appreciate you guys sticking around. Our last category is actually one of our new ones. I decided that we should have a category dedicated to duos. Things that people that go together, think Woody and Buzz, Sully and Mike, things like that, where they definitely go together and people were able to capture that in a photo. So why don't we look at the nominees for Best Pop Duo Post? That's a lot of good duos for a new category.
Yeah.
A lot of good options. Let's see who won.
Get into it. So, the winner for Best Pop Duo Post goes to If Toys Told Tales.
Well, that's pretty fitting. One of our favorite pop duos won Best Pop Duo. That's pretty good. But that does unfortunately bring us to the end of the evening. So thank you so much for being with us here, if you're still here with us. We appreciate all of your support and your help.
Yeah, so once again, thank you. This is our first time trying YouTube, and we want to give a huge shout out to the Ampliverse for giving us this new platform.
Yep, so please make sure to continue following our journey. You can follow us over on Instagram at The Pop Husbands. You can follow the Ampliverse here on YouTube to see what's in our future.
Yeah, and huge shout out to all the nominees. You all winners, and great job, guys.
Yes, thank you to all those content creators. We're so excited to be part of this community, and we are so excited that we're able to put on the TPH Awards for you. We appreciate you guys spending time with us, and have a great rest of your night.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Discovering voices, building worlds. The Ampliverse.